From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, we've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Griffin Jax. And for some reason, he's not quite as effective here in front of his home crowd, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and the fans are well aware of that. For him, he's got to just not press and go out there and say, hey, I'm just treating this like any start. Home, on the road, it doesn't matter. My job is to focus on that catcher's mitt, attack hitters, and just try to move through a ball game. So if he can find that kind of focus, doesn't matter where he's pitching because he has good enough stuff to go out there and win a ball game.
Grisham jumps out of the way of the first pitch.
Ball.
Not close with that one, and now 3-0. That one misses.
That's off the corner.
So a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Digging in, Ben Rice. Misses again, 5 in a row. And the 1-0. Grisham aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses, and it's 2-1. Outside with a breaking ball. And that is ball four, and the Yankees are in business. So up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Up the middle, 1 at second, to first. Double play! Nicely done. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. The 1-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Now a pop-up on the infield. Williamson. And that's the 3rd out. We go to the bottom of the first. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Cam Schlittler. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Stepping in, Yandy Diaz. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
No, that's a ball.
Swings over the top of that one. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. This one ripped, but foul to the right. 0-1 down. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down, a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
The 0-1. Line drive. Makes the grab.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Aranda off of first with 2 away. That one fouled off. And now it's 1-2. Stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt. Two now. On the ground, right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw.
Yeah.
All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Now there's a bullet down the line. Throws to second. And he starts off the second with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Anthony Volpe swings through it for strike 1. Man at second. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
And that one inside and it hit him. First and second, no outs. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Ground ball could be 2. The flip, there's 1. And that's their second double play of the first 2 innings tonight. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
And that one fouled off. The Yanks with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. Tapped softly on the ground. And they take the lead with the infield single.
No, they didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. I think he made his pitch on the mound. 2-strike count, made him chase way outside the zone, but just couldn't get him to miss. And somehow he found a way to put it in play for the knock.
The 1-0. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson. Bunting for a hit. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. And now Ben Williamson. In there for strike one. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes on the ground right side. The throw to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So now with one away and a man at second. Here's the rookie right fielder, Victor Mesa Jr. He's trying for third. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
Oh.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count.
Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. Now up for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. Just missed. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Here's a 2-2. And that one cutting but missing down low. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Tampa Bay, on to the third inning. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
The 1-1. Inside, almost got him. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Now one missed. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. This one popped up. Palacios has a beat on it and makes the grab. One away. Ben Rice now at the plate. He reached out a walk his first time.
Right.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That's off the
that
corner.
One off the mark, and it's 1-1. Popped in the air, left side. Caminero under it, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 1 so far.
That's a ball.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher for the Rays, Hunter Fiducia.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Popped up first base side. Rice should have this one. 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Diaz in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
Strike 1.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
No, that's a ball.
That's
a
one
ball.
misses. Ball 3. Right through there for a strike. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. So digging in, Junior Caminero. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Caminero, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Ball.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
Next offering is fouled back. Aranda, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Grounded out his first time up. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. In the air, left field, Bellinger. And a full sprint. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. On to the fourth. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike. That one almost got him.
Hey!
The 1-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. Aranda settles under it. And there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Chisholm, batting with one down, takes a strike. Pitch misses, ball one. Pops it up as he checks his swing. And there are two down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Anthony Volpe, hit by a pitch his first time up. Swing and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He put a great swing on that ball, took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Rosario at the plate now, and that's strike one. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Whips it to first. That is the inning. Bottom four as the Rays come up to hit.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
In the air to left center, Bellinger in a full sprint pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Ben Williamson next to hit for the Rays. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1. Line drive, speared at first. Takes it himself. Already two gone here in the home fourth. Now it's the right fielder, Victor Mesa Jr. Fly ball down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Ball one.
Clips the outside corner. Now 1-2. Ripped to short. Long throw to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
No, that's a ball.
There's a high chopper. Bounces into the outfield for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And the batter now, Jose Caballero.
Huh.
Wells on at first, nobody out. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. Lead runner around second. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. That could be a really tough pitch to handle. A front door breaking ball. But he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Grisham up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Runners at the corners, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So up next for New York, Ben Rice. Golden opportunity right here.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
And that's outside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Base hit, 1 run is in. The second run scores. It's a 2-run single, and they take a 3-run lead. Now on the mound for the Rays, Cam Boozer.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Dominguez up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball 1. And a 1-1. Oh, great stop. The feed for 1 and 2. What a play.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
Bellinger in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
High fly ball lifted into air right field. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios.
Well, these Rays need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Caught him looking for the K. And here's the catcher, Hunter Fiducia. First time up was a pop out. Foul ball there.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row. So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That one's in there. Strike one.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And they had their first hit since the second inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Aranda stands in now and watches strike one. Yankees up by 3. Last half of inning number 5.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. Didn't go. The count 2-1. That one missed. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Payoff pitch. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Back here at Tropicana Field, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
That's a ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
1-1 now. Inside, just missed. Way out front for strike two. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So up next, Anthony Volpe.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Hey! Oh!
And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Ahmed Rosario. Ground ball left side. And it gets by him. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Oh.
Wells lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Rosario leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Nope, that's high. Whew.
Quick move to first. Rosario
Hey!
dives back in. Misses inside. And now 3-1. Top of the zone for a called strike. Wells thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. And a payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three-two. And down on strikes. And that'll do it. Back now in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Ball.
And a 1-2.
Ball.
Got him swinging. Now it's going to be Cedric Mullins. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering upstairs. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 3-2 on the way. And it's
That's
ball
4.
4.
Take
He
your base.
missed down low.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now the left fielder, Chandler Simpson, 1 for 2.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
The 1-1. Runner on the move. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. First and second, 1 out. Ben Williamson digs in now. He's grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The Rays with the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball block it if you have to, as far as just a late.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Victor Mesa Jr. Flips the corner, strike one.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Right back to him on the mound. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Kevin Kelly.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
That one inside, ball one. And a foul ball. This one in the air, right field. Mesa on the move towards foul ground. Tracks it down for the out. One up, one down. Back to the top of the order. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He's 0 for 1. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. The relay to second, and he's out, trying for 2. Now the number 2 hitter, Ben Rice. Smoked into left, base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Dominguez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Smash to the left side. 3rd out. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Yarbrough. He's been so good against lefties. Here's the second baseman, Richie Palacios. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Wastes no time there. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Now at the plate, Hunter Fiducia.
That's off the plate.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And the 1-0.
Ball high.
Palacios gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that misses.
That's inside.
And that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike. And that one sliced foul. payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that'll bring a tying run to the plate.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The tying run at the plate. Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
That one a little bit high, and now 3-2. Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Tying run at the plate. Got him looking. And that is a big first out. Diaz wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Jonathan Aranda will hit next. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Now he's challenging the called strike, and the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. The Rays with the go-ahead run at the plate here at the bottom of the 7th. Comebacker could be 2. There's 1. A sensational double play.
Well, a big turn of events in this inning.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Fernando Cruz.
All they need from him right here is 1 out, but that's easier said than done for sure. Lots of pressure with 2 runners in scoring position. He does have the 1 open base to work with if needed.
Caminero in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Tag, got him. What a throw to end the inning. Back here in Tampa Bay, we're at the top of the 8th. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. On the ground, right side. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now 1 for 3. In there at the knees, 0-1. Popped up. Caminero settles under this one, and there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right there.
Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Casey Legumina.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Volpe stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That clips a corner. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Chase misses the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. On to the bottom of the eighth, and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Popped up. Rice in position, and there's one down. Next to bat will be the Rays four-hitter, Cedric Mullins.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Mullins wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. The Rays trailing by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Tap back to the mound. Over to first, and they get Mullins for the out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Chandler Simpson.
This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball.
Well, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Tropicana Field, all set to start the 9th in this one. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. Legumina measures 6 feet 2 inches, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. Fly ball down the line, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. The 1-2. Got him swinging, and a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Austin Wells, the next to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. Can't glove it cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. One down. Jose Caballero now at the plate. Here goes the runner. Fouled off left side. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Man at first, one away. In the air, right side of the infield. Palacios under it, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Wells off of first with 2 away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jake Bird. A chance at his first save of the year. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ben Williamson. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Ball 1, no strikes. Up the middle, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Mesa in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 1-0. The Yankees trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. On the ground, right side. Chisholm to Volpe at second for 1. Over to first, safe. Richie Palacios getting ready to hit.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
And
That's
another
the ball.
ball. That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Here's the catcher, Hunter Fiducia.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, 1 out. Outside. Ball 2. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Two now.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Payoff pitch. On the ground. Chisholm flips it behind his back. There's one.
He's in there.
The first save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Big spot here. Bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. They're down to their final strike.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.